Um, I chilled, opened gifts with family, got a workout in, and watched basketball, watched the Lakers, whoop up on the Warriors. So that was dope.
Get some sleep.
I got a little sleep. Yeah, I got some sleep for sure. But then I watched the Lakers beat the Warriors. So
How different do the Cardinals look from what you saw? I mean, new coordinator since you've seen them last. So.
not too different. I think they're running the same thing that Bruce Arians used to run. Just kind of the crunch plays, the try to get the throws downfield. It's not too different. You got the same guys. It's at the end of the day, you're gonna try to figure out a way to get your best players the ball, and that's what it is. It's not gonna be anything different.
What's something about Larry Fitzgerald that maybe a lot of people don't realize or don't realize the full extent of? What something that you know about him?
He's just an amazing person, honestly. I can't say that enough. He's a great guy, a great person. The one thing that I remember, I think it was either my second or third year, there was a play on the outside where they got around, and Larry had the angle on Sherm, and he can crack back on Sherm. Could have took him out and didn't take it, and kind of let Sherm know, I could have really, killed you on that one. But, that's the type of person he is. He's not trying to hurt anybody. He ain't trying to do anything dirty. He plays the game the right way. He's an amazing person off the field. He does a lot of stuff to help people off the field. Even got, one of the people that's been there for however many years, a jersey with his name, and it just shows you how great of a guy he is. So, he's a great guy, amazing player. I'm fun to compete with.
If this is his last game, will you be sad to see him out of the league?
Yeah, hopefully it's not his last game. Hopefully, he comes back and keep making catches. Obviously, when you watch him film, you see he still got it. It's not like he's losing a step. It's not like he can't, catch routes over the top corners, or his routes are still crisp. He still runs fast. If you watch the Atlanta game, he's still trying to run people over. So, he still got it. But at the end of the day, it's all about you and your family. So I'm not in that circle.
How unique is how Coach Carroll and his staff treats turnovers and emphasizes the ball? Of all the coaches you've had, how unique is it?
He's the only one I really had. So. Oh, high school? Oh, yeah, high school, and we ain't talk about that. High school, college, we not talking nothing about that. We just, not like this, not like the professional level. Not talking about how to, get depth, in depth like they do. Talk about, different ways to get it, how important this is, from offense and defensive standpoint. So, in high school, it was just, we was out there having fun, trying to make plays. Same thing with college. And to an extent, it's the same, here. You have fun with it, but there's more, it's more strategic on how to get it, and it's more conscious. And you realize how important it is, how much it can change a game, how much it can change momentum at any given point if you're able to knock the ball out or get a pick or, whatever, and then celebrate it. We have fun when we get the ball.
He told us a couple days ago that every week he compares how you guys do it to other teams, how they're forcing turnovers, techniques they're doing. What do you get out of those film breakdowns?
Yeah, I think you see how other people's consciousness are, around the league, and you see how different, guys get the ball, because there's, our way is dope, but there's tons of different ways on how to attack the ball, and he'll show film on older guys too, like Peanut Tillman and different guys like that. So it's always something. I think that was like one of the first people that he actually kind of showed us clips of to try to get everybody conscious of punching the ball, and you just start seeing, it happen. I think you see, Earl do it, and B-Max got really good at it, and Cam on the goal line, and everybody just, became really, really conscious of it. And so it's little things like that, or, Cliff comes into the room, and, you watch how Cliff literally thinks about it every single time he's, rushing on the edge and trying to get a sack. He's not even really going for the hit. He's going, how can he get that ball out? And he's the best at it, when he was here. So I think it's just kind of trying to show us, how we can get the ball and how we can be conscious of it, and how, much that affects the game. The winning percentages are crazy, in a defensive favor and the team's favor that gets the ball.
You had a press conference the first day of training camp where you basically said, if you're looking for a leader, I'm going to be that guy, and this defense is going to be fine. You seemed very confident at the time, and I'm wondering just what made you look so confident with this new group that this defense was going to progress and going to answer the call, and has this season been what you expected it to be defensively?
I just felt like I knew the guys that were in the room. I knew the doubters that we had. I knew the people that were questioning the leadership, because when you lose a lot of guys, that Hall of Fame guys and once in a lifetime guys, it's rightfully so that you're going to have some doubt. But I felt like there was a lot of guys that were being slept on, from a leadership standpoint. I felt like there was a lot of guys that needed the opportunity to play but didn't because they were playing behind those guys. And I felt like, we had a good group in the room. And, I couldn't have, pictured the season going exactly this way, but I knew we was going to have some ups. I knew we was going to have some downs. I knew we were going to be challenged. I knew there were going to be times where, we would have to come together collectively to do what we've been able to do. And, I felt like we had the guys and we had the leadership to get that done. And, I was confident in that, so.
You glad to hear Pete's hanging around for a couple more years?
Yeah, I was excited for him. He earned it. It's crazy. It's everybody was kind of doubting him at one time, and you know how he is. He loves doubters and loves proving people wrong. So it was great to see him get extended. I think it's well deserved. He's an amazing coach. He's even better person. He's a guy who, like I said, it's a coach that I honestly feel cares about football, but cares about the person too. He wants to see you do good whenever you decide to hang your cleats up. And personally, I haven't had any other coaches, but just from stories, it's not like that. Anywhere else. A person who actually cares about making sure you are just as successful off the field as you are on the field, and wanting you to learn and get as much from the game as you possibly can. And I think he deserves everything he's getting.
Maybe this was earlier over the summer, but did you see Pete be more hands-on this offseason, just with so many young players, especially on defense? Did it seem any different to you than in previous off seasons?
It didn't seem too different. I think it naturally happened because, you looking at the last few years, you had a lot of older, more established guys. So, a lot of the things that you were going to say, you had said to them already. It was more of a reminder versus a teaching type deal. So, you seen me for 7 years, you seen KJ for 8, you seen Cam for, you seen all these guys already. So a lot of the things that you were saying was more so of a reminder. Maybe we forgot or maybe this, and trying to help us understand where he's coming from, so we can teach the guys that were behind us or the younger guys. So you roll into this season, and you have a more younger team in all important positions. And so it's kind of like in a way, you had to re-teach everything that you were teaching. And I think that's kind of what it was. It was just him understanding that, you have a lot more younger guys now, and, you have to, help teach what you had taught the guys that were excelling in their position.
That was having KJ back out there with you Sunday, and then just what can he mean for this defense trying to go on a playoff run?
It was great having him back. I'm excited to get him back, excited for him to be, feel good and feel good about, how he was able to move. And I think, now it's just him getting out there and kind of getting back into the rhythm of things and getting adjusted. But I think it's going to be great for us, to have a guy like that on our team, ready with the knowledge that he brings, how smart he is, how the way he diagnosed plays and things of that nature. So I think it's going to be really, really good for us to have him down this playoff run, by the way.
Josh Rosen was asked his memories of the first game, and he brought up a moment where he asked for help getting up, and you just kind of walked away. You remember that?
Yeah.
Why did you help him up?
He was a rookie, man. I think it was his first game, right? It was first game. He was a rookie. I think it was in a 2-minute, or they were doing no huddle. It's like, all right, you the guy that's about to snap the ball. I'm not about to help you get your offense straight. But, I mean, this go around, I'll probably help him up, you know, a little nicer now. It's the holiday season, so, you know, I want to make sure he's all good. But, you know, it wasn't no malice or anything like that. I honestly just didn't see it. So.
At least you didn't throw a shoe, I guess.
Huh?
At least you didn't throw a shoe.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have caught it and threw it back, honestly.
Anything else? Thanks, Bobby.
Appreciate it, guys.